Let's go to the pub. I want fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Fat guys think we're a diet food.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact, and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Today we're jumping into r/LegbeardStories, continuing that Legbeard of my nightmares saga. We've got two parts. They're kind of shorter than the previous parts, but if you haven't seen them previous parts, I'd suggest going down into the comments, checking them out, because this is going to be quite a ride. It's basically about an OP who fell in love with a man in the UK. She moved away from America. She lives in the UK now. Somebody also pointed out that she's naming the family members after the Weasley family in Harry Potter, which I totally didn't catch, so big ups for pointing that one out. Man, my brain is just, I don't know. It kind of shuts off when I do the recordings. I just take them at face value. It's weird. But let's see how much we can embarrass ourselves today. We'll get some plugs and disclaimers done, and then we will dive right into some Legbeard cringe. Legbeard of my nightmares, Sally's reaction. Hi Reddit, I haven't got my tablet fixed yet, but you know, life is crazy. A bug, illness, has been going through our house. It's going through basically everyone, so I'm still on my phone. Sorry for bad formatting. And now we are into part number 4 of Sally, the Legbeard of my nightmares. The cast, OP, that's me, 19 years old, I'm kinda neckbeard bait. Now pregnant, pale goth girl with black curly hair that is impossible to brush at times. Imagine like a younger version of Bellatrix before she gone all crazy. I guess I should have picked it up that she was doing a Weasley thing when she mentioned Bellatrix, you know? I don't know. I have no defense. I guess I don't really need to defend myself on that, but it's just crazy to me that I didn't catch it at all. Charlie, the 20-year-old British man that I fell in love with, he's 6'4" with shoulder-length ginger hair. He had punk-style clothing, soon to be dad. Molly was Charlie's mother. She's kind and sweet. She's the only one in the family that doesn't have ginger hair. She had black hair that was coming back from chemo because she had liver cancer. She's been in remission for 3 years now, going on 4 in December. Dang, oh, that's so rough. Just stay strong. Hang in there, you know. Then we got Sally, our Legbeard, the daughter of a family friend. She's overweight and just generally a horrible person, though mostly just to me. She smells like hair bleach and had badly bleached blonde hair. If you've ever had your hair bleached, you know that horrible smell. To me, it smells like dirty cat litter. Bill is Charlie's older brother, same height as Charlie, treasurer of a company, and a new dad to a baby boy. God damn, everybody's having babies around here. We got some new castmates. Jack is Charlie's other best friend. He was deployed when I went to the UK for the first time, so I didn't get a chance to meet him. And then we got Vicky, who is Jack's girlfriend. She is the most charitable person. She runs soup kitchens and helps homeless shelters. She actually helped me study to become a citizen. I am Jack's charitable girlfriend. It's a Fight Club reference. Come on, everybody. God damn it. Here's the story. After a month of my arrival, Charlie and I started to plan our wedding, and I finally met Jack and Vicky. They loved me, and we actually had a lot in common. Vicky, Marvel movies were filmed in Cleveland. Wait, that's not a British woman. Yeah, she's a valley girl. She's from a British valley. OP, some scenes. Jack, that's cool. We ate pizza and we heard the doorbell, and I felt a shiver run up my spine. The ground shakes, and you can hear the roar of the Legbeard. It can't be. I just hoped that it wasn't her. But indeed, it was Sally and Larry, and Charlie let him in. God knows why. London was known for the rain, and it was raining cats and dogs outside. Sally walked up those famous 2 flights of stairs, and when she got up, she was breathing heavily. I don't know if it was her being overweight or the pregnancy that might have been causing it, but she was shocked to see me. Sally. Hi, OP! Vicky. Hi, Sally. Larry. Larry was behind Sally. I could smell his body odor that he tried to cover with Axe body spray. Man, Axe is over in the UK too? Bruh, Mr. Worldwide. My nose was burning from the smell, and I ran to the restroom to vomit. Yeah, that old sensitive pregnant nose, you know. Can't be around neckbeards at this time. Charlie followed me and held my hair back. I was miserable. Vicky got me a cup of water to rinse my mouth out, and Charlie made sure that I was generally okay. Then I brushed my teeth. I walked out to the living room. Larry asked if I was okay, and Sally told him that I was fine. She told Charlie about her royal theme baby shower. She's more obsessed with royals than Americans are with their guns. I'm not joking about guns in America. It's a huge debate there. Yeah, we know, but we try to stay apolitical around here. I got no opinion. And then Sally asked, are you wearing Charlie's jumper? OP? Yeah, he gave it to me when I went to America so I wouldn't miss him too much. It didn't work. Still missed him. I smile, and it was hiding my bump. So would some of my Browns football jerseys, since I still watched football with my family online. Sally, that's dumb! Charlie, it was my idea. Sally, whatever! I'm throwing a royal theme baby shower. It'll be white and gold. You should come, OP. It's on Tuesday. OP, I'm sorry, but I have citizenship class. Sally, you can't miss it. OP, no, or I'll lose my chance. Sally, it'll be my only baby. Yeah, she looking into the future. She knows she and Larry ain't gonna last. She had alcohol on her breath. Oh my God. This made me question her pregnancy. OP, well, I'm sorry, but I don't want to leave my Charlie. Larry, OP, tell us more about yourself. OP, what do you want to know? Larry, your childhood. Lay down on the couch. Tell me about your mother. OP, I was born and raised in Cleveland, but I have siblings and we didn't really have much. My mom would rather make memories for us than have the newest stuff. We cheered for the Browns and we went to the indoor amusement park every year. Larry, what's that? OP, an indoor amusement park. It was a Cleveland thing. And here's some of the commercial. Sponsored by
IX Indoor Amusement Park. Gotta get to the IX Indoor Amusement Park.
Sally. Is it fun? OP. Yeah, we ride all day long and have greasy food. I love it there. It was so cool. So fun. And now I have the commercial jingle stuck in my head. So I kind of start humming it. Charlie, why does that sound like so much fun? OP. Because it was. I love the swing ride. Maybe next year we could go for a weekend. Sally huffed and looked at Larry like, thank you for making her more interesting. I took off the jumper and I was wearing a band t-shirt. My small baby bump was showing. Sally, you're gaining weight, OP. Go to the gym. You're one to talk. OP, I'm not fat, I'm pregnant. It's the end of my first trimester. I can't wait to meet my little one. Sally, yeah, right. Charlie told me he didn't want children. Charlie, no, I didn't. Larry, Sally, let's go to the pub. I want fish and chips. Sally, fine, let's go. They walked down the stairs. OP, is it just me or did anyone else smell alcohol on her breath? Vicky, yes. Isn't it a big thing about pregnancy that you can't drink? Oh, Vicky. She's a valley girl for real. I nodded and made a note of that. It is the start of the slow downfall of Sally. The very slow downfall. And I find that that makes for the best downfalls. Sudden and slow. 2 days later, Charlie and I found a house for rent to own. It was perfect for a growing family. The landlord let us paint the rooms. It wasn't much, but it was perfect. We set up a baby registry on Amazon so my family could send things to us. It was gender neutral, like nappies, bottles, high chair, some books. Charlie, what should the nursery theme be? OP, we should do like vintage Winnie the Pooh. Simple. And who doesn't love Winnie the Pooh? Yeah, Winnie the Pooh's also pretty gender neutral, isn't it? I remember we got a Winnie the Pooh bed for my boy before we knew that he was a boy. Charlie, I love you more than Pooh loves honey. God, it's saccharine. Oh boy, that honeymoon phase though. I just smiled. He didn't say it back. He just smiled. Like, yeah, I know. You love me? I know. I looked at Pinterest to get ideas. I started making a board to get an idea of what I wanted the nursery to look like. Kayla sent a Facebook invite to Sally's Royal Baby Themed Baby Shower. But the gifts had to be something that you would give a royal baby. Well, the difference between her and actual royals were that the royals had money to splurge on gifts. Even if you had money to get a gift that you give a baby prince or princess, here's the thing. Like, what do you get them? A designer teddy bear? I'm getting off topic, but thankfully, I have class. Dodge that bullet, maybe. 2 days later, we had Charlie's friends helping us move into the house. Jack, we're not having OP lift a finger. OP, I'm pregnant, not glass. I can help out. Bill, nope, just relax. We got it, OP. Just relax and drink your water. I rolled my eyes and let him win the playful argument. But I always vomit and am generally miserable. Charlie always came in to check on me. I just cried and told him that I just want to enjoy my pregnancy. That's not how it works. I mean, some pregnancies are a lot easier than others, but it does sound like you're having a rough one, or had a rough one. I just start full on sobbing, and all Charlie could do was hold me. Charlie's friends finished putting everything together, and I thanked them with tears coming down my face. Bill, you look like you need a brotherly hug. He opens his arms, and I hug him. It reminds me of my older brother, and then the homesickness started to hit me. After 10 minutes and me apologizing to Bill for the tear stains, he laughed and told me it ain't the worst thing he ever got on him. And I laughed. He was right. I do need a brotherly hug. Bill reminds me of my older brother, Terry. I had a feeling that they would vibe together, and now I was just more homesick. Charlie and I planned our backyard potluck wedding. We sent out some email invitations, and somehow we invited Sally and Larry. How does that work? I guess this is the trouble with email invites, you know? They go out so quick. If you like print a paper one, have to mail it to their house, there's a lot more steps, and you'd be like, oh, we almost made a huge mistake. With email invites, you like click the button. Okay, they're invited now. And of course, it would be rude to take back the invite. The next part is Sally complains. Have a great night. By the way, thanks for the support and teaching me how to Reddit. Before you ask, the indoor amusement park is no more. The center closed, and it was a sad day for everyone. Rip my childhood fun. Also, made a mistake. Sorry, part 7 will be about the wedding. Sorry about the misdirection. So probably only one more video after this one for Sally the Legbeard, which is sad, but also all good things must come to an end. We're really having some fun with Sally's derpery after the serious couple of videos, Bootbeard and Casino Beard. I am very grateful for it. I really, really do hope that Sally's not pregnant, just for 2 different reasons. One, it is terrifying to think that Larry the Neckbeard and Sally the Legbeard are reproducing together. What the hell? That's not good. But also, yeah, generally, like fetal alcohol syndrome, that is horrible. What a thing to inflict on your child just because you can't stop drinking. I'm sure we'll come to find out that it was all fake, or maybe she's just hanging out in the pub but not actually drinking anything, and she accidentally got some alcohol in her mouth. That's why she smells like alcohol. She's just rinsing her mouth out with beer. That's safe, right? Holy God. It also seems to me a little bit like, Larry's trying to creep on the OP a little bit. So we've got like a love rectangle going on. It's a mess, needless to say. But we shall see how much more of a mess it can become as we jump into the next part. Legbeard of My Nightmares, Part 5, aka Vampire Freak's Nightmare. Ooh, are we getting back on the internet? Are we shopping for a new boyfriend now? Don't do it. Hi Reddit, thanks for the support and kind messages. Those who asked about Jinx, she's still with us, and a very spoiled guard cat. She doesn't know her size and will hiss and growl if you ever get near my daughter. We've got the cast. Looks relatively the same, all things considered, except for a blurb about Larry here. Sally's soon-to-be husband and baby daddy, adult version of Cartman from South Park. Now, I never described his looks, but like Sally, and he smells rotten, and now he's trying to look like Charlie. He dyed his hair ginger, and tried, and failed, to start dressing like him. He wore a stretched-out band tee and black jeans with a chain on it. I'm telling you, dude, Larry's trying to come at the OP. He's like, oh, you like redheads, huh? I could be a redhead. But the difference is, you're disgusting. Anyways, into the story. Now, from the last part, we accidentally sent Sally the invite to our backyard potluck wedding. Big mistake. It would be rude to take it back and tell her that it was a mistake to invite her, but I probably would have done exactly that. Charlie, calm down, OP. OP, it's a mistake. We don't want her there. After my mild panic attack, I calmed down a little bit. We focused on the wedding planning and cleaning up the backyard. The backyard was horrible. We have garbage bags, and Molly let us borrow her gardening tools. We heard the sound of our broken doorbell. No one can tell that we're home since Charlie's car was in the garage and the fence was high enough. I went into the house and looked through the peephole. It was Sally and Larry. Jinx was hissing at them through the window. You don't even really have to check. It just gives the people that are at the peephole a higher chance to catch you, doesn't it? Who else is going to come over unannounced? I slowly opened the door. I wasn't in the full goth mode. I was in black overalls, a red shirt, and a black sun hat with some combat boots. Sally, you look weird! OP, thanks. Come in. Why would you invite them in? Sally, I got an engagement gift for Charlie Bear. That never fails to make me cringe. OP, I'll get him. He's cleaning the backyard. I walk to the backyard. OP, guess who's here? Charlie, I heard. He slowly walked in, and he's covered in dirt from cleaning the backyard. Sally, Charlie Bear! I got you a gift! Charlie, thank you. Put it on the coffee table, please. I don't want to get it dirty. Larry, so I heard about the backyard potluck wedding. Can't wait. Charlie, me either. OP and my mum is cooking. OP's making some of her favorite dishes and got some recipes from her grandmother's. OP, I hope I don't mess it up. We're cooking for 50 people. My family's coming over, and I haven't seen my older brother and little sister in a while. Sally, middle child! OP, yeah. My brother and I are 3 years apart. If you want to do the math, my brother and sister are 8 years apart. So how much older would I be than my sister? Oh boy, we got into a math lesson out of nowhere. I'm gonna go to the store and buy 50 oranges. You wait for me right here. Of course, Sally says, I don't know. OP, 5 years. I'm 5 years older than her. Yeah, 8 minus 3. Okay, I get you. Larry.
After you have your baby, you want to go bungee jumping?
Thanks for the non sequitur, Larry. OP. No, a broken rubber brought me into this world. I'm not letting one take me out. I'm good on that. Charlie busted out laughing. One thing about Charlie is that his laugh is totally contagious. I start laughing because Charlie's laughing. I just can't help it. Sally says,
Seriously, Charlie? Stop laughing!
Charlie, thought it was funny, so I laughed. Sally,
Want to get a few drinks?
OP, I'm good, but aren't you pregnant? Drinking while pregnant isn't good. Sally,
A few drinks won't hurt them.
oh, Jesus Christ. Someone slap this woman. Just try to slap some sense into her. God. Charlie, OP and I are busy. Sally,
With what?
OP, the backyard. Sally,
Why?
OP, because this is a fixer-upper. We fixed the holes, plumbing, and master bedroom, and now we're working on the backyard and the nursery. Sally,
I'm doing the royal nursery.
she wants so bad to be a royal. Oh, are there people like this out here? I can't imagine deifying a person like this. But then again, people do it to politicians all the time, so I guess I can't be too surprised, but it's really outside my frame of reference. OP says, you're more obsessed with the royal family than America is with their guns. Sally,
They're royals.
I just rolled my eyes. Jinx jumped from the window and hissed at Sally, and followed me to the backyard to enjoy some sun. I grabbed my bottle of water. Charlie, well, no on the drinks, and thanks for the gift, but OP and I have to finish the backyard for the wedding. They leave, and Charlie walked to the backyard. I was raking the leaves. 1 week later, we went to Sally's royal baby shower at an indoor garden. She made sure that Charlie and I could go and see how rich her mom is. I wore a black sundress with a black sun hat and black heels. Charlie held the gold color gift bag and a gold color wrap box. In the bag was a teddy bear, and in the box was some baby bath with like a baby grooming set, hairbrush, nail clippers, and some towels. It's cute that he assumes the beard spawn is going to bathe. Sally,
Charlie Bear and OP. Glad you can make it.
Charlie, thanks for inviting us. I look around. I had a feeling that Kayla paid for everything. OP, so do you know the gender? Sally,
No, have a few drinks and enjoy.
Charlie and I walked to the table that was absolutely covered with gifts. OP, I want to run. Charlie, we stay 20 minutes, and you say you feel sick and we have to leave. The master plan. I nodded till a waitress came our way and offered us a fruit cocktail. Charlie and I grabbed one and he tried it. He told me that he tastes vodka, so I gave him mine. OP, but Sally had like 5 of those. Charlie, poor baby. Besides the vodka, it is really good. I kissed his cheek and he gives his adorable goofy smile. Larry,
Hey, OP.
OP, hi, congratulations on the baby. Larry,
Thank you, but it's not mine. She told me that it's Charlie's.
oh, here it comes. I saw this predicted in the comments of the last video, so yeah, it was somewhat of an inevitability. But now the bomb has been dropped, and we get to see it unfold. Charlie dropped the fruit cocktail and turned pale. Charlie, not me. I lost my virginity to OP. I turned red. Redder than a cherry. I do not know what to say. Larry,
So, whose baby is it?
OP, I thought it was yours. Charlie told him that we're leaving as he guides me to his car. Yeah, that's a fine exit, I suppose. Not my baby, gotta go by. 3 days later, we went on Vampire Freaks. I got a few more followers and I posted a photo of me. I went through a list and saw Sally's new Vampire Freaks profile. She tried to copy my style and had a cheap wig. So Sally and Larry are basically just like gonna become dollar store versions of OP and Charlie. That's hilarious. Like I said, my hair is curly and hard to brush. If I decide to straighten my hair, it'll take me 45 minutes to do so. The worst part about my hair is the Monica situation. If you watch Friends, you know what happens. My hair will frizz out. When this happened, Charlie calls me his lion. I wished I had saved some photos on that site. I really should have saved them. I tried to use the Wayback Machine and just couldn't find it. Some of her posts were as follows. New wig! New me! I'm too goth to die! And more general posts like this. She tried to copy me. I post a lot about mental health services and my life. I made a cringe bio. Life is a box of chocolates. You enjoy them till you die because the paste was poisoned. I know it was cringe, but I was a teenager and just trying to be edgy, as we all were, OP. If I could smack my past self, I would. I'm not that type of person anymore, so please don't judge me too harshly on that. Nah, couldn't do it. Because if I judged you about that, then I'd have to judge myself about that, and I guarantee that I was worse. But Sally followed me and commented, Homewrecker! On every photo of Charlie and I. My followers defended me. I'm still friends with a lot of them. They actually watched ReddX and told me that I should post my story. Hey, killer, Mr. Worldwide over here. I think that's the second time I made that joke, but it's not in the same context, so it counts. Anyways, in part 6, we're gonna go all detective on Sally's pregnancy, and then part 7 is the Legbeard wedding, so we're looking forward to quite a delicious video in the next one. But until then, goodbye. God, what a mess. Did she really, like, fake a pregnancy and have a baby shower thrown for herself for a baby that doesn't actually exist? Oh, Lord. Maybe she did get pregnant from somebody else that's not Larry, but she said it's Charlie, but it's not Charlie either. It's like this third party that we haven't even met, but that's also a pretty hard sell. You know what I mean? Who is going to want to get her pregnant on purpose? I think it's much more likely that she lied about the whole thing, and she took the lie so far that she had an entire baby shower to back it up, which is, what the hell? That is so wild. It's also a bit outrageous to me that she's like trying to show off how much money her mom has and stuff, but they can't afford a dress that's like more than £1,000. I guess you ain't that rich though. Or maybe she just knows that even if they get married, the marriage isn't going to work out, so she doesn't want to put too much money into the wedding and such. A baby, though, that baby's going to exist whether the marriage falls apart or not, unless her daughter lied about it to her face, which I don't think that she thinks her daughter would ever do. She thinks that she has like 100% faith in her daughter and wants to get her daughter the best, and that's why your daughter turned out to be a Legbeard, Kayla. Absolute mess, and I am absolutely loving it, if I can be quite honest. I'm looking forward to part 6 and 7, you know, the baby detective and the Legbeard wedding. And it is there that all things should probably be brought to a head. We'll find out exactly how crazy this woman is, but I already have my suspicions. She is nuts. But I hesitate to even call her nuts because that's kind of an insult to nuts, you know? Nuts are useful and delicious and packed with protein. Sally is packed with bullshit. Oh, but it's good entertainment, I'll tell you that much. Anyways, I hope that you guys were entertained. I hope that you'll like, comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Check out the links in the description. There's a whole lot of stuff down there, including my social medias, Twitter, Discord, Facebook. You know what it do. I'd also like to thank my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous patrons. Yes, look at all these names we got. Dang, I'd like to thank them all, but especially Robert Waits, TSM Kirby, Teddy the Police, Aaron W, Delicious Jelly Donut, Candy Sora, Fire Drake, Livison, Silent Revolver, Zathorus, Zero MMX, Little Lone Wolf, Vanilla Mel, Rouse Tower, Aaron Lennox, Fisher Diggy, OG James Cook, JM Coon, Jerry, John Hero, KK, Miss Monday, Melgar the Destroyer, Mr. J, my boy Nat1 Nick, Lady Nix, Katykins Elizabeth, Sidestep, Cider Drinker, Serrated Ash, Siegfried Staples, Yeet, Synaptic Boomstick, Tamago, Tato Ferret, That Duck and Bug, Fusky, Redwind, Leon Embers, Naga Viper, John Indoors, A-Roxers, Cake Jerry, that's a different Jerry. Mark 211, maybe next time, or Gammy Cam, Rosalie, Ghosty, The Last Shinobi, and the maestro himself, Zuka Cervantes. We've also got a special message for you from Roustauer. There is beer on the sun, and it is surprisingly cold. That's one of the T's. I have to read a voice line for him. He didn't specify an accent, so that's what it is. I hope you enjoyed it, my friend. I hope that some others out there will consider joining the Patreon. We do have some great tiers. It helps me to fight back against demonetization, helps keep my motivation high, and just generally is a pretty cool thing to do, you know? But please only do it if you can 100% afford it. You always got to look out for number one. That's all I'm saying. And if you can't do it right now, then you can't do it, you know? What's most importantly is you guys hanging out with me today, and I hope that you come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow, because really, the views is how my beard stays buttered. In order to join us again, you need to keep yourself safe out there, wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe checking out some of them ReddX videos. Hey, some good stuff. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely deserve it. I will see you in the next one, and until then, bye-bye.